guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about how to put on fake eyelashes. Putting on fake eyelashes definitely is not easy to do. I know I had a lot of trouble when I first started doing it and it took me a lot of practice. So I'm hoping that today's video will be helpful to some of you because I went over all the different things you need to know when it comes to fake eyelashes, like which ones to get, what kind of glue to use, how to do it, little tips and tricks on how to make it a little bit easier and stuff like that. I love fake eyelashes because I think they're like the perfect thing to finish a look. Like if you're going to a party or something like that, putting on fake eyelashes just takes your look from like a 5 to a 10. So if you want to see how I put on these fake eyelashes, make sure you keep on watching and I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so to get started, all you're going to need is some fake eyelashes, of course. They have a lot of like different kinds. So they have like the individual lashes, which is like the little like individual ones, like obviously, duh. And then they have like, the really like intense like in your face lashes, and then there's kind of like an in-between, and then there's like a more natural kind. So I like Ardell lashes, but most of them are pretty good. I like the wispy kinds usually because they look more natural and they still allow like eyeshadows to show through a little bit, and so it's not just like lashes, but it just depends on what you like and like what kind of look you're going for. Today I am using these and I've actually like reused these, so I've worn them like 3 times now. I think this will be like the 4th, so after this I'll probably toss them. Then I use the Duo Eyelash Adhesive, and you don't have to use this one. This one is the dark toned one, so when it like first comes out of the tube it's like a gray color, but then when it dries it's black. So if you're doing like black liner and stuff like that, it's good, but personally I think the clear one looks better. I think this shows up more than like the one that dries clear, so I think the clear one is in a blue tube. Personally, I'd recommend the one that dries clear, but it's just your preference. I'm just using this because this is what I have and I'm trying to use it up. Even though it's not like my favorite thing to use, it still works. So what I do is I take the package that my lashes came in, and mine already has a lot of glue all over it, but that's because I've worn these lashes a few different times now. So what I do is I just put like a small amount of glue, like that much, on the container, and you can let it dry for like a few minutes if you want, but don't wait too long because then it will be really hard to work with. Problem that you might run into is your lashes may be too long, so when you first take them out of the package, what you want to do is just hold it up to your eye and just like place it there without any glue or anything, just to make sure that it fits, because sometimes it'll be too long and you'll be able to tell if you want it to stop where your eyelashes stop, and then like on the outside too. And if you run into this problem, I wouldn't recommend cutting the inside part because the inside part is tapered so that the lashes are shorter towards the inside and then they get longer as they go out. So if you cut like the inside part, you're gonna have really long lashes like at the very base of the inside of your eye, and that's gonna look really weird. Just take some scissors and I'll just cut the first little bit of lashes on the outside. I already cut mine, so I'm not going to do that. So once you have your lashes cut, you want to apply your eyelashes after you have your eye makeup on. I already have mine done, and you don't have to wear liquid eyeliner or any kind of eyeliner at all with lashes. It's totally up to you. A lot of times I'll wear it without liner, but if you're going to wear lashes without eyeliner, I'd really recommend using the clear glue and not the black glue. A lot of people apply lashes with tweezers, and you do not want to do that if you're doing this for the first time, because you could accidentally like poke yourself in the eye or something like that, and honestly I think it makes it a little more complicated. I'm just going to use my fingers, and you also want to make sure that you have a mirror on hand because it's going to be like impossible to do this without a mirror. So I'm going to start with my right eye. I guess it's probably your left when you're watching this, but what you do is you just take your lashes and you're going to see the little like clear band where the lashes attach. So you're just going to take that, the base of that, in the glue, and you don't want to have too much on there. Just have enough to where it's covered and coated evenly, but you don't want it to be like dripping with glue. Like you just want a very like small amount. And then you can let this dry for like 10 or 15 seconds or something, and what that will do is it'll just make them a little bit easier to apply, because when the glue is freshly wet on here, it'll just like kind of slide around on your eye when you're trying to put it on. But if you let it get a little tacky first, it'll be much easier to put on, because once you get it in the right place and just hold it there for a second without moving it around, it'll attach right away and it won't like slip around or come undone or anything. So the easiest way to do this is to just hold your mirror below your chin kind of so that you're looking down. The reason that makes it easier is because your eyes are going to be like downwards, so your lashes are going to be pointing downwards, and it's going to be easier to get really close to your natural eyelash line with the fake ones. So what you want to do is look at the band of the lashes and make sure it's pointing downwards, like towards where you want it to attach to your lash line, and try to touch it to where your eyelashes start. And then I always start at the middle and then press it down once you have it in place of where you want it. Just gently press it and then start pressing towards the outside and make sure you're putting it where you want them, and just press it into place and it'll hold. And then I just take one finger and kind of just touch the inner part, and this will just kind of push the lashes towards your lashes and your lash line, and that's how it will attach. And then I waited like the perfect amount of time, so mine are perfectly tacky enough and it stuck on really easily. So I just zoomed in so that you can really see what I'm doing for this next eye. So I have my mirror, just dropping it in the middle and pressing it down. And you might even be able to feel it touching your lashes, and that's how you know it's in a good place. And then you might want to just like lift them up and correct where they're touching on the outside, because everyone's eyes are shaped differently. So you might not get it on the first try touching like your outer corner. Okay, so my lashes look kind of weird right now because I don't have mascara, and there's a little bit of leftover mascara on these ones because I wore them yesterday. It doesn't take very long at all for fake eyelashes to dry. It takes like a minute, so I'd wait like a minute before you go ahead and start applying your mascara, because it can kind of like lift them off a little bit if they're not dry, so you don't want to like mess that up. So for mascara, you can literally use whatever mascara you like. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara because it's my favorite. It's really easy. You don't have to use a lot of mascara with fake eyelashes. In fact, it's better to use less because using too much can make them look kind of clumpy. So what I do is I just gently kind of wiggle my brush, and you definitely need to apply a little mascara when you use lashes because it helps to blend your natural eyelashes with the fake ones, and it just makes it look so much better. And I'm doing the other eye now. So I hope you guys liked this video and found it helpful. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and my vlog channel. It's called Haleigh's Life, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!